Hello Pisces, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Wow, this person has a lot to say. There's a lot of changes going on in their life. So some of you may have been in a relationship. Some of you might have been in a situationship. This could be simply an exchange of glances where you know that there's something special that's there, but no one's speaking up. And for those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I actually don't channel through any spirit guides. Only at the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel to provide you with some advice regarding your situation. Depending on whatever cards come out today. So I do have the ability of tuning into my higher intuitive self, getting the answers you need. And boy, oh boy, Pisces, what happened here? There's a lot going on. Sorry, just fell down. This is pretty intense. You have a peekaboo card. That is the anger and rage. Somebody's pretty grumpy. Somebody's very angry. Or upset at the situation or what has happened. Okay. You guys can see those? Yep. So you have here doubt followed by surrender. Then we have boundaries, followed by crisis, illness, wellness. Then we have beliefs, creativity, hearth and home, anger and rage. And then we have change under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. Before I do that, I just want to point out you have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that are a little dark. Dark in the sense that there's a lot of negative energy here in terms of what this person is feeling and thinking and what they're going through. Because of the intensity of these cards, some of you might be actually going through this as well. So the roles could be reversed. The roles here could be literally the same. All right. My dear Pisces, the connection that I have with you right now, there is a lot of doubt as to what has happened, where we were, and where we are headed now. I don't know, depending on the current circumstances, where this connection is going to be in the coming future. I doubt that there's any love, because now there's a lack of trust. There's a lack of faith in this connection. Even though I have surrendered myself to you. I've surrendered my heart, my mind, my body. And there's a feeling and this sense of belonging. I do feel as though I belong to you and you belong to me. But what happened between us has made me put up boundaries. and the circumstances that surround us, with the internal factors and the external factors, the boundaries had to just go up. I know to some degree you have kept your distance, but I believe for what happened, it's important that I also keep my distance and I keep my boundaries. Because before, I went beyond the boundaries and things didn't turn out very well. Because of this distance that we have right now, there's no doubt I am feeling very overwhelmed. There are many emotions. My mind has a lot of feelings. These feelings that I am going through right now, I'm unable to sort them out. I need time. I need time to sort things out, because right now my mind is a mess, and there is so much confusion. There's so much confusion in my life right now that I can't really think straight. And because I can't think straight, I'm unable to give you any answers. I'm unable to contact you. I'm having a hard time. And I do realize that many of the things that have happened between us have been caused because of me not paying attention. I don't really know how to fix the past. I don't think I can fix the past. Nothing can or ever really will change. And this is why I'm very overwhelmed, because I don't know what to do. I'm directionless. I feel in this connection there are certain things that are holding me down. They weigh me down below the depths of this ocean, in despair, and sadness, and grief, and in sorrow. I want to be with you, but there are certain things that weigh me down below the surface of this water and prevent me from seeing your shining face, and that is the sun above the surface of this water. There are many things, burdens, restrictions, constraints, responsibilities. So many things that are happening all at once. And even though I want to reach out to you and be with you, I am unable to, because of the things that I have in my life that I have responsibilities for. I have many tasks that need to be finished, burdens on my shoulder, issues that I have to deal with, restrictions that I have, people who I have to take care of. There are many things in my life that hold me down, that weigh me down. I know that the connection that I have with you is very intense, and it is very strong, and the passion that we have for what we believe in is equally as strong. You and I are not on the same page. We are worlds apart. We are very different. We are not the same. So many things have come and gone in my life, and I have always held strong to what I believe in. But my belief has caused this problem. You and I were born and brought up in a very different way. I believe certain things, and so do you, and you believe them to be true. But I also have my own set of beliefs, and that's what I believe to be true. This connection, the way we are, I do sense that there is this lack of understanding that exists. It's not even immaturity. It's the fact that I believe what I believe very strongly, and so do you, and I understand that. but we are not on the same page. We have so many differences that it causes a problem between the both of us. And I do want to create something with you. Despite all this, I do want to create something with you, something that'll be long-lasting for the world to see. Something beautiful. I do feel that in this connection, there's a sense of hearth and home. Wherever you are, that is where my home is. Everything that has happened in this connection could have been avoided if there was just some compromise and clarity and some understanding and compassion. I feel very upset and very angry, not at you, but at the situation and the way things are right now. The situation annoys me. It's irritating. It's upsetting. And I don't know what to do. All I know is that this can no longer be the same. Things need to change. And the change that I want is not something slow that evolves, no. I want it fast, quick and fast. Change, like lightning. Only then will we be able to face the situation that we're facing right now that has caused us this problem. I don't know any other way. All right, Pisces. So I take that back. It wasn't just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was 6 cards. So doubt is also. A lot is going on here. I am not sure what happened in this connection, but there's distance. There's somebody here who's very overwhelmed. There's also a sense of depression. There's various levels of depression. And beliefs, your beliefs versus theirs, what you think to be right and what they think to be right. It's like you guys are not on the same page. You're not even on the same book. Not in the volume. The volume's different. That's how different this entire situation is. And there's anger. And the anger card was a peekaboo card. And it was hiding, which means that this person is hiding their anger regarding the situation and how irritated they are. And when somebody's irritated like this, they don't really want to talk to anybody. And if they do, they snap at them. So even if somebody is talking to this person, this individual is not very nice to them right now. Because in the back of their mind, they are truly worried about this connection. Okay. Let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. So the Lover's Path Tarot, I look at this particular deck for those of you who are new to see what it is that may have caused the problem in the first place. Something that might have been an issue, but it really wasn't addressed properly, and then things just started to go downhill. So you have 2 major arcanas here. You have here Justice as well as Love. So let's have a look at Justice first. Here we have a sense of frustration that this person started to have. Frustration with bureaucracies or organizations. They were very impatient. They had begun to become impatient. The appearance of this card shows that this is a temporary situation. So that's just a reassurance from the author that, yeah, this is a temporary situation, which is true. Nothing lasts forever, happiness or sadness. So it's important to just note that organizations, bureaucracies, you remember you just had the beliefs card. So beliefs also is very strong when it comes to what the belief of an organization is, bureaucracies. It could be that maybe some of you may have worked in an area and you were not supposed to be talking to this person or seeing this person. It could also be related to religion. It could be related to many things, but it's what society thinks is right versus what you both think is right, and it's not meshing very well. It's not getting, those two things are not getting along. We have here also love. So some of these things, maybe this person really didn't tell you. Maybe they couldn't tell you. Maybe somebody was stopping them from talking to you. That's happened to me in the past. We have here feeling unworthy of love. And that's why this person is so overwhelmed, because they know that there's something special in this connection. But they started to pull away from you. Why? Because they were feeling unworthy of the love that you were giving them. The love you were giving them was very pure, very true. And they felt like they were not worthy of it. They felt that you deserved better than them, and that you could do better. This is a reason why they weren't really communicating with you, and they may have been acting very, I'm getting the word, emotionally detached. Lifeless. Why am I getting the word lifeless? They felt lifeless. Like they just felt that anything that they will do, there's no use. There's no life without you. There's no life without you. I'm getting that. When I whisper, you guys might hear me whispering. That's me whispering. Because I've had someone tell me that they heard a whisper. Yeah, that's me. I hear it in my head, and then I repeat it immediately so I don't forget it, and then I say it out loud. All right. Where are we here? Feeling unworthy of love and manipulating others with sexuality. So, some of you might have felt, Pisces, that this person was manipulating you sexually. It could be even, yeah, I'm getting more emotional and sexual manipulation here. And there was a sense of immaturity and irresponsibility in love relationships, and this person might have been playing games. So in the beginning, your person of interest may have just been in that kind of energy where it was player energy. You might have thought it was complete love, and that has happened. It happens to millions of people. You're not alone. You may think it's love, but it's actually not love. But the way the person acts, the words that they say, it seems as if they are in love with you. But here what happened, this is exactly why they felt unworthy, because they knew that they did not give you 100% of what you truly deserved. And they felt that it's not right. So they're trying to do what they believe is right. They believe what's right is, no, you deserve somebody better. You deserve somebody who's trustworthy, somebody who is faithful, and I'm not that person. And so this is why this person started to keep their distance. In addition to that, there was also other reasons here too. It wasn't just their nature. There was something here external, which is most likely it's related to something to do with, like it said, bureaucracies, organizations, things like that. Okay, so we have here, let's have a look. Another deck I'm going to look into. So this is the Beginner's Tarot. I'm going to have a look at any actions, any plans, any intentions this person may have towards you. All right. So they definitely think you're very, very gorgeous. And unfortunately, one of the reasons why they do want to approach you, and they will be approaching you in the future, wow, is because they look at you and they're attracted to you based on the way you look. So your looks really do matter. Unfortunately, that's sometimes a good thing, sometimes a bad thing. However, you do have a beautiful card that just popped up. Knight of Cups. That is a beautiful card. Then we have here the Moon card. Let's just pull all these out first, and then I'll let you know what they all mean. And the Queen of Wands. Okay. Oh my God, are you guys ready for this? That reminds me of that song. Are you ready for this? It's like, I think in the 90s. Look at that, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Yeah, a lot of changes here. There's a lot of changes. And there's a realization of certain things that were not there before, but now things are different. Things are changing. Things have evolved. It's very interesting. So the first card is the strongest here. We do have a situation where this individual, you know, these are any actions, any intentions. Is this person going to take action? Absolutely yes. Yes. This is really good. Yes, they're going to take action. They're going to be reaching out to you somehow. And they're not going to reach out to you as a king. So just remember that their behavior here is very immature in a way. It's not mature at all. It's very soft, very scared, timid and shy. And they are very attracted to you, and that's one of the main reasons why they're reaching out to you. Now, is it just about the physical? No, not anymore. If you keep your distance from them, Pisces, and you don't reach out to them, and you let them reach out to you, you see how this individual is walking towards you, okay? Give them that space, that time, that freedom for them to think, to evaluate, to weep, to cry, whatever they have to do, to become that hermit, become wiser, get that strength, and then finally come back to you. Let them do the walking, okay? We have here, with the Knight of Cups, this is somebody who you have had a romantic interest in, and they had gone away for a while. This card indicates that that person that has gone away is going to come back into your life. Yes. Gently, softly, slowly, beautiful. It's such a sweet card to have. It's a very gentle kind of loving card. It's like, I hope many of you have experienced the first time you ever fell in love, like the first time, and that feeling that people get, that youthfulness, feeling alive again, feeling young again. It can happen at any age, doesn't have to be at a young age. But that's the kind of feeling that both of you are going to have when this person comes back. You guys, I'm sensing you do have a very strong spiritual connection. You do. The cards here don't indicate that, but I can tell because of the way the cards are here. The type of cards. Here we also have the Moon card. Now, why are they coming back? Because they really do feel that, in a way, there were lies, and there was a sense of betrayal in this connection. There was a lack of truth and a lack of support coming from their side. So what they want to do is they want to change that, and that's exactly why they're coming back into your life. Now, we also have here the Queen of Wands. They do feel that you have a spiritual side to yourself, and that you are somebody who is so irresistible sexually. They really are attracted to you. This is a lot of lust, but it's good because you still have love here as well. The overall arching theme, the plan, the ultimate plan that this person has is to be someone special in your life and to have that 10 of Cups with you. They want to settle down. They want to have a home, a family, a front yard, a backyard. They want to have sunny, happy picnics, things like that. Like, this person looks at you like you are their family. And if some of you want kids, this person does want children. If you don't want kids, that's perfectly fine. It's talking about fur babies. It's talking about pets, talking about gardens, plants. Plants are pets too. So it talks about growth and prosperity with this particular individual. It's a beautiful card to have. It's the happy card. It's the happily ever after card. And I do see here that this is what they wish for. And are they actually going to take action towards that wish? I do see that here. Yes, they are taking that action. They're going to take that action. Very nice. All right. Let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this. Just going to do a quick prayer. Okay. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Wow. Let go. I know that's difficult, but that is exactly what I was trying to say. By you not approaching this person and by letting them approach you, that essentially means that you have had that ability to let go of this person. Letting go doesn't mean you have to stop loving them. It just means on a physical level, just don't communicate with them. Try to let them reach out to you. You don't have to wait for them to reach out. In the meantime, focus on yourself. Do things for yourself. Do things you haven't done in years that you wanted to do. There you go. So this is a spiritual connection, like I mentioned. That card for me is my spiritual card in this deck, romance. So there's going to be peaceful resolution as well. Really good. And you have here romance followed by wait. So there is going to be waiting time. And we have here within the next few weeks. Sometimes this card can also indicate months. So even if it says weeks, it could be months. The time when that will happen is in due time. That is in divine time. Talks about perfect timing. Now, why is it perfect timing? It might not be perfect for you. You might not think it is. But it'll be perfect for this person. And once it's perfect for this person, that's when it'll be perfect for you. It's like I've mentioned many times. I have this example that I give. It's like baking a cake. Right? There's a time period. There's all the ingredients. There's a time period for that cake. If you pull it out too soon, right, it'll settle from the middle. It'll be raw. It won't be a normal cake. You can't eat it. But there is that time where it'll grow and it'll become nice and tasty. And at the end, you'll know that that's the time when it's ready. It's similar to this situation here and to this person. Many things have to change, but eventually there'll be a time when there's perfect timing, when things will be right. But right now is not the right time. So we have here let go. Once you do, there is going to be a peaceful resolution in this connection. There'll be a realization that this is a spiritual connection. And for those of you that might be interested, I do still have open my past life readings. Some of you might be interested in knowing more about this person and your past life connection, and how you are kind of karmically tied to each other. Sometimes you're karmically tied, sometimes you're not. Sometimes people just want to be together because they just loved each other so much. I've seen that too in many readings. They're also telling you here to wait. So wait for the next few weeks or months. There'll be perfect timing when this person is going to reach out. And there's going to be abundance with this too, which is great. We also have here, look for a sign. So the type of signs you can look for here is not just signs and synchronicities, but it's literally, remember how you had the Page of Pentacles, a tiny little person reaching out to you with a tiny little message. The message could be hey, H-E-Y. Sounds really weird. But just take that as a sign that this person really is trying to reach out to you. They're not reaching out to you to just be a platonic friend. No. There's too much love here and too much passion here for them just to be platonic. So if they do have that intention, they will reach out. And just remember that whatever they text you or whatever they message you or however they talk to you, directly or indirectly, the ultimate goal is for romance. Romance. So far, it's all about patience. In this particular message, it's all about patience. It's nothing, there's really nothing you have to do on your end. You just have to let go, focus on yourself, focus on other things. And yeah, that's about it. For those of you that are interested in knowing more about past life and spiritual connections, I do have another video on my other channel, Asnointia Audio. Many of you know that, but obviously for those that are new, on my other channel called Asnointia Audio, one is called Past Life and Spiritual Connections. The other one that is applicable to this reading that showed up today, that one is Spiritually Intense Connections. So, or sorry, what am I saying? Sorry. Let me rephrase that. It is sensually intense spiritual connections, because there is a lot of sensual energy in this connection, especially with the Queen of Wands. And the fact that this person, at some point in time, there was a lot of pleasure, so that also means it was very lustful to some degree. But now this person is starting to change, so don't worry about that part. And that's your reading. Thank you so much, Pisces, for tuning in. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance regarding your situation. Do let me know in the comments below. Did any of this resonate? Feel free to share your story. So at least the first part, because there was a lot of negative cards there. Very sad cards. So if you feel the need to, definitely share your story. I do read the comments as much as I can. All right. You all take care. Stay safe. Bye now.